Welcome back to the Arena Podcast. I'm Hoodie Frankliano with my brothers Good Check and Joey Stink. We're going to be introducing our listeners to all types of new talent, personalities, and entrepreneurs. Almost 3 years ago, my brothers and I decided to create a networking community that will benefit any and everyone on the grind. We chose not to join the bigger networks and really build it from the ground up. It wasn't easy, but here we are and still growing. Thanks to all of you, of course. Hashtag real MVPs. Tonight's guest, Felicia Michelle, is a news lady and cat mom. We really going to dig into those titles tonight. Felicia will get a chance to win a free gift provided by Dream Gem Jewelry if she answers correctly in tonight's game of Real Talk or Nah. If she wrong, we will give our listeners a chance to win, but you must be tuned in to find out how. After our interviews, DJ Wi-Fi comes in with his auxiliary cords, ready to spin a nice mix of new music submitted by various artists. If this is your first time listening, we would appreciate it if you follow us on Instagram at The Arena Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are one of the few podcasts that still do live audio interviews, but we always release the footage about a week later, so subscribe now so you don't miss it. We all have a voice. We make sure they hear it. Enjoy the show. What's up, everybody? It's Hoodie Frankliano talking to you. Welcome back to the Arena Podcast. Can we clap it up again? I just like the vibes on that. Okay. We got a good one for y'all tonight. We got Good Check here. What's good, bro? Oh, wait. Hold on. Come on, man. We got to do this right if we're going to do it. We have to do this right. Come on, we gotta work all the kinks out and get going. Okay, let's try. Good Check, what's good, bro?
Everything's good.
That was me that time. I couldn't even play that one off. I just had to admit my failure on that one. What's good?
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Also, if this is your first time tuning into the show, please hit that like button. It helps out the algorithm. Also, hit those bells and follow us.
Absolutely. We have our special guest here, Felicia Michelle. What's good, sis?
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me. I appreciate y'all inviting me on. I'm excited to be here.
No doubt. Thank you for even taking your time out of your day to come and chill with us. This is Pebbles.
Hello. Hi. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, Felicia.
Thank you. Oh, I love your glasses. Those are fly.
Thank you.
You see how I did that? I spoke to a lady, then I automatically went to introduce my wife. I had to do that quick. The mental time.
Got you trained.
I was cutting it close. The mental timer was beeping a little bit right there. So, we have here, I've been introducing you as news reporter Felicia Michelle. Now, everybody that's familiar with the Arena Podcast, most of the time, I'm more familiar. I've met the people that come on most of the time. Sometimes, like this, we get to meet the people all together, like us sitting here and everybody listening. So please, let everybody know who we have here with us tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, my name's Felicia Michelle. I am a television anchor, producer. I have been a reporter, host. I've done a lot of things in both lifestyle and now moving back into news again. So the fun stuff and the not so fun stuff is basically what I talk about. Basically, my job, I love getting information and delivering information to people, no matter what that information is. what I do.
Okay, so tell us, where's hometown? We in Jersey. Where you at?
Okay, so home is South Jersey.
Oh, okay. Jersey in the building.
It's a little town called Glassboro. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's a little town in South Jersey called Glassboro. That's where I'm from.
Oh, okay. And where you at now?
I live in Monroe, Louisiana right now.
Oh, okay. So this is where where you do your news reports and everything?
Yeah.
So before you said you were doing it, so that's not active right now?
No, so right now I basically am a free agent and I'm just like doing my own thing. I really am happy that you had me on at this time because I was like, man, like, yo, what am I about to really talk to them about? Like, what can I really like? There's so many different things that I've done. And so when people ask you, like, what's the next thing, you kind of like, dang, I never realized, like, I was running. And I looked up and I was like, dang, I had the things that I was running towards now. So what do I want to do now if I've had all these different experiences? So I think I'm in a real sweet spot right now. That's how I would describe it. But always creating and always doing something creative and getting that creative outlet out, connecting with other people, networking, super important to me. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
But staying on top of the news because every single person should stay on top of the news. Even if you don't like it, even if you say it's fake or whatever, just so you know what people are talking about.
Okay.
I actually have a question about when you're doing the news and you're reading from the teleprompter. Have you looked at that before, or that's just right off the cuff?
Well, I'm a producer too, so I would produce my show, so I would know some of what's in it. But there were also times where I wasn't the producer and you're just the anchor. So if time permits and you have time to read it, then that's great. But so there's some words. I just one time tripped up and said Canada wrong. Like, just I know where Canada is. But I was like something Canada. Like I was so sometimes you don't get to read.
I got you.
Stupid mistakes like that, but it's funny. So a lot of people always ask, like, what happens when you mess up? Like, you just keep reading.
Right. That's funny. I don't know if you remember last year was a reporter. She was trying to say Knicks and Lakers at the same time, and she ended up saying what she say?
She
just straight up said niggers and shit. She just mixed it all up. So
it was just kind of like, how did you get this from that? Like, that didn't make sense.
I mean, I feel terrible that happened to her on air, but I feel like if it just comes out, it's been coming out some other places. Maybe in you didn't mean any foul harm when you said it, even though you shouldn't say it, but you've been maybe saying it, so it was just kind of slipped out.
Got too comfortable and let it flow.
She forgot where she was at.
That's how it is. When you got those words in your vocabulary, you get too comfortable, they just start flowing. That's how it is. So let's talk about the journey. Where did it start and how did it lead up to doing news?
It started in high school. We had I'm from a really small town. It's like really a tiny high school, but we did have a TV tech program. And one of the few Black educators there, Mr. Gallen, was a teacher who had the class. And I didn't really want to be in front of the camera. I just thought it was better to be like the director or producer because you get to tell everybody what to do. Like you're kind of like in charge. So I was kind of more like the director type of route, like the morning announcements. I was like the kid, like, I'm gonna go get everybody. Like I'm not getting on the mic, but I'm gonna make sure the calendar's organized and do that. So I just enjoyed television tech. So I was like, when I was at college, I was like, I guess I should study something that I'm good at. Okay. And all the signs and things kind of just pointed toward journalism. Okay. So I gave it a try, and I really wasn't good at it at all.
Okay. Well, see, that's important to know. Knowing what you're not good at is also
I was
important.
not expecting that.
I did not. A lot of people, like, I don't want to lie, like, oh, you just did this and this and this and then you became successful. That's not how any type of success works. It's not linear like that. No, I was not, I had potential, but I just wasn't really good, not good enough to get a job out of college anyway. I tried and I had some interviews, but when nobody hired me. because I just wasn't that great. But I was like, okay, I'm pretty good at being myself. So let me go ahead and try the hosting thing. So maybe I'm supposed to be in front of the camera, but maybe I'm just not supposed to do the news. But I'm supposed to like present. I know that.
Okay.
So I linked up with a local like video magazine called MindandPhilly.com.
Okay.
And shout outs to them. And they literally threw me in the fire. I did like everything, like all different types of events across Philadelphia. Like they just gave me a lot of practice getting out there and just talking and interviewing and getting to ask people questions. And even though it wasn't regular like television journalism, it was still along the lines of those same skill sets. So I think school definitely did still help me. And yeah, I took that, parlayed that, left and moved to LA. I thought that God was saying LA when I asked him what I should do, but he was like, no, you moving to Louisiana. So I got a job down here in Louisiana. They like use. In fact, this picture of a little kid with my dad, and like I'm throwing up the boot, like I'm from Louisiana. I'm like, why would I even do that? Like, so I think it was just a sign I was always gonna come down here, and I've been in Louisiana at 2 different stations and reporting at the news, and I really enjoyed the experience. I know the news can be really depressing, and you got to talk about stuff that's really just not that great. But the most important thing is like you connect with people, like you're a part of their day-to-day like routine. You know, they get up and they watch you in the morning. Like it's a really dope feeling, and that people are watching your work and that people are relying on you and trusting you with information. Like, hey, like you don't check with us because we're gonna tell you to boil your water because you don't gotta boil that water. Like, or there's don't go this way. Like, just even like we have natural disasters. This was the most active storm season on record.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy. Like I live down here with like hurricanes, tornado warnings. I'm from y'all from New Jersey. We don't have no tornado warning. So they were like, it's tornado warning. I was like, we get under our desk. Like, what do we do?
We just gonna ignore this? Like, what's the moves?
I was like, excuse me, can somebody please print out like the area of the building? I was scared because all I kept thinking of was like the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah, it's a long road.
God.
Looking for houses in the sky.
Terrible disasters. Right, houses flying and everything. Like, it's about to get crazy. Like,
I need to do my rap, okay?
Right.
Need that map,
okay. So you was in Jersey for high school and college in Jersey?
I went to Penn State. I went up in the mountains in the cold with no people that looked like me, or way less people that I was used to looking like me. South Jersey is a pretty diverse area, so there was kind of like representation, even if just a little bit, of every kind of ethnicity. And then I went to, they call it a PWI. I don't like that term. Like I like TWI. Like it's not a predominantly white institution. It's traditionally white. It's not like, oh, while white people's like, let's just go over here. And black people's like, nah, we're not going over there. Like, no, y'all didn't want us in that institution.
Right.
And Penn State, while it was a great experience, is an institution that just recently got rid of a lot of, or had moved forward in progressing towards equity and equality in its students. I remember being in a recruitment program in admissions for minority students. It's called SMART. And we basically get minority students to come to Penn State and show them the experience of what it's like for us. And I just like remember being like, one of the old alumni came back and was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys are having an event in the hub. That's the main student center. She was like, we never had events here.
Okay.
We never went downtown. We would only go downtown if we were accompanied by like maybe our roommate. We had a white roommate. We would go downtown with them. That wasn't like for us. And it's like, that's really not that long ago. Like you old enough to maybe like be my mom. Like you're really not that old. So
right.
It's just crazy to like go to an institution like that. But I say all that to say I hated it. And that's probably why I didn't do a really good job in school. I didn't like that aspect of it, but I did meet some awesome people while I was there, though.
Okay, yeah, networking is important.
That's it. Important.
Yep. So, I want to ask you, I got a long list of questions here. We're going to just jump around and Just, you know.
I'm gonna try to be short-winded. I don't get. I'll be talking for a long time because y'all from New Jersey too. So I feel like y'all just can talk as fast as I do, and y'all will, because everybody talks at a different pace, you know, and like down south people talk a little bit slower. So
Okay.
I like that I'm talking to y'all, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can like speed it up. So I'm gonna start.
You're like speed it up.
Well, look, you here to talk. That's why you're here. So,
That's
you know,
funny.
do not hold back. You know.
Hey man, what about Pennsylvania? How they speak there?
PA has an interesting accent. A lot of things are posed kind of like a question. I used to really be able to do it. I can't. I'm like haven't lived there in almost a decade. So it's been a long time aging myself right now. But
You said everything is a question.
Huh?
You said everything
Don't
is
worry.
a question.
I got you beat. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, the reason I asked is I used to work down in Pennsylvania for a little while, and I found like talking like I guess when you're used to, I'm originally from the Bronx and then moved to Jersey, then when working in PA, and I found like I was just kind of like hurry up, what is it you're trying to get to say, like, you know, but I couldn't because I had to, you know, in my head I was like hurry up already, but in a professional situation I have to just sit there and go, oh, okay. Well, then this is blah, 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 you know, whatever we're going to go about. But that's what I was just wondering, because I found it like, I was like, wow, man, everything takes so long over here.
You gotta,
Okay.
you trying to
Baby steps.
trying to pull the answer out of them. Like, come on, get to it.
It's like, oh, I'm a business man.
Okay, so let's talk about some crazy behind the scene experiences while you was live trying to put some news out there.
Oh, like breaking news, or when stuff gets hectic.
Yeah, something happened, like you have a trip while you was
Awkward situation.
Just like crazy stuff.
yeah. Besides Canada. Besides hashtag Canada. That's a good one.
I'm sorry, Pebbles. Would you ask me?
Well, were you in an awkward situation or anything like that?
I think anytime it's that early in the morning in front of a camera, it can be awkward. I would say like sometimes if you are doing banter with people, it can get a little awkward. Sometimes I forget about different cultural interests and stuff. So I'll say something, I'm like, oh, this joke about to just hit, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was going to, because people don't, that maybe the people who I'm working with that day, or the audience, I'm like, oh, they might not really get that. But sometimes I put things in and make myself laugh. But the craziest thing, no, I've never fallen. That is my fear. I'm scared to, don't laugh, y'all. I'm really, really afraid to fall, or for my stomach to growl really loud, or for me to fart. I'm petrified. Look, I couldn't even say it. I'm petrified for that to happen, because you have a microphone, you're mic'd up, so it's on your body. So if your stomach growled loud enough, I feel like people can hear that.
Absolutely. I might be guilty out of two out of three of those. Yeah, I had a fall once. Pebbles was there.
That's
Boy,
at a show.
I'm
Yes,
performing. I was
that.
getting it, boy. Ran out of stage. Whoop. The show was over. I had to exit the whole building after that. Let me go regather.
Yes, it was a little high too. I believe the stage was high.
That stage was up there. I fell. I was hurt a little bit. I was hurt a little bit.
And then you was tall, so I'm like, are you
Oh,
all right?
I hit it. Made sound there douche.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that was
dark
over.
too. It was really dark.
Rap.
The lighting was horrible. I'm like, oh, it was up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to get low.
I probably should have got a lawyer, because it was dark as
It
hell.
was really dark there. There was no lighting. It
Yeah, I
was
probably,
horrible.
man. Yo, if Uncle,
You have to call one of them 1-800 numbers.
yo, see,
Exactly.
damn.
That's
And
the-
then I definitely had a stomach growl. I had a stomach growl when we was in the studio doing this show. When we first started, when we had the old setup, had a stomach growl, man. How about, I had a good one last week when we was recording on our last show. after the show was over, because we always do a mix. So after the show ended, I ain't turned the mic off. So if y'all could go back and listen to the last show we posted. I'm in there clapping, talking. I tapped Pebbles, and I was like, yo, why I look like my lips was dry as hell, but they wasn't. And that was,
Yeah, he just said that. And I'm like, really? And then we turn around and
look, I'm like, damn, I'm still recording.
He was still recording. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So you be having a slipper, but it happens.
It happened.
It happens, you know?
That's funny.
Unfortunately.
So I know you got some stories. You holding back, sis. It's all good. You don't want to let them all loose. I feel you.
Nah, I'm just real fortunate.
Has there anything happened to anybody else on the set?
Yeah, like a hot mic. Like if like we go to commercial break or we're not on there, or maybe someone is not the person on camera talking and audio doesn't turn your mic off and you maybe
hot mic. Yeah, that's what I caught, a hot mic last week.
Yeah. It was like,
hot mic. Okay.
Like it's like you have a hot mic. You're like they ain't clip you and it sucks, and that hasn't happened to me, thank you God. But I mean, everybody has their day, so I'm sure it might happen. That's why you just have to be a professional even when you're having fun, because you don't want to slip up and jeopardize anything. But it worked out in this person's favor, because the viewer that caught it agreed with what they said, so it worked out like that nothing happened. But I was like, ooh.
Right.
They said someone had a hot mic. It wasn't me. It was me. It was me, because I'm crazy, and I'll say crazy things to make people laugh. So I was like, oh, I just knew it. Somebody just caught me when I'm gone too far or something. But
good thing
it was all that happened.
Yeah, could you imagine if I was in there talking crazy or something? But yeah, it was all good. I got out of there safe. That's a little fun when everybody go listen to that. That's something for you to catch on a playback.
Funny.
Okay, so how's your music scene? What you listening to right now?
I'm corny. Like, I just like what I like, and I like old school, like R&B, like 90s R&B, early 2000s. Like, literally, I think all the past week guys have listened to like a whole Drew Hill playlist just over and over again. Like all the words on this new music. Like, but there is actually, let me take that back. There is a new country album out. Wait a minute. Don't judge it. It's a black country artist. His name is Willie Jones.
Yeah, I heard of Willie Jones.
Thing, he got T.I. on this remix, and it is it's dope. He just put out a whole so it's like I'm interested in genres that like black folks really aren't supposed to be in, but they are, like that whole you ever heard of who is it? She plays Brandy on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She the mama on Greenleaf. Come on, y'all know her. Lynn Whitfield, I know her.
Okay.
Her daughter is like a metal artist, and she does noir like metal. So just like black people in different genres like that. I like that. Okay. The whole, are you gonna ask me about Cardi B Up and Stuck? Because I think that's the song that's like most popular right now. But if you're from New Jersey, maybe you know about this. The young men that were saying that took their song.
Yeah, she took their song. Yep.
From Pensacola, New Jersey. That's not that far from me.
She took the hook, not the whole hook.
Yeah. I mean,
the most important part.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, and I'm gonna be all the way clear. I'm gonna be all the way clear.
The part that makes the money.
I'm gonna be all the way clear until sis just said, if it's up, then it's stuck. That's what you said, right? I didn't even know it. I heard that they did it. I heard hers. I didn't know what the hell. I just heard if it's up, then it's. I don't know what the hell, but she said if it's up, then it's stuck. And I still don't get it really, but I guess.
Hers is like a look.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah. I know hers is just a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know what's happening. It's like new music. Like I'm same thing over and over again. I'm sorry. This is my niece calling me. So outside of work, I'm like an auntie. I've been an auntie for the longest. So right now, hopefully, forgive me. Sorry, I'm just like a little concerned about her.
No.
She probably would hate. She actually would probably hate that answer I just gave. She probably be like, "You could have asked me. I didn't."
Maybe that's why she called you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like she's embarrassing me. Let me call her. Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh no.
Well, I'm a girl dad, so there's no Cardi B in the whip for me.
No, I mean she don't play her own music around her own kids, so.
Now with the whole Cardi B thing, I have nothing against her. You know, I love her come up the way, you know, she was on Love and Hip Hop and everything, and what she's doing, and that's her business.
Yeah.
But as far as her music goes,
salute her as a sister on the grind and reaching that success.
First off, she never really stopped. Like, so I mean, like, I think her story is really dope, but she doesn't.
Absolutely. No, I love her story as far as that, but the music and as far as listening to it, and you know. No.
I mean, I could see that, yeah, especially when you have like a really young child and they'll know every single rap lyric. She'd be like, I feel like an old head now. Like, you know all that rap, but you don't know your ABCs. Like,
real talk. That's real talk.
And we have two daughters, so 9 and 4 going on 5. Well, about to be 9.
About to be 9, about to be 5,
and about to be 5. So
Cardi B.
It's like no Cardi B over here.
Nope. Although I don't know, we was listening to Lil' Kim, and Trina.
Very true, but I don't know. I think it was a little more hidden and things like that. You know, it was a little more discreet.
But the parents wasn't playing it for us.
Kind of, just a little too out there. I love, the fashion and things like that. What she's doing as far as Fashion Nova stuff like that. But as far as her music, she's saying a little bit too much. There's certain things that you leave behind the scenes in the bedrooms, things like that, and she's not really leaving all of that there. She's actually kind of, in my opinion, setting up females for failure. As a married woman and raising 2 daughters, like I cook, I clean, I do what I need to do, I get it done. And I work, but, I'm just saying.
Cardi B, if you listening, Pebble's coming for you.
No, but the truth is, that's the persona that they have, that makes them their living. It's like I'm sure you as a reporter, you go outside and they expect you to talk like you do when you're doing a story, and today I'm going to buy some rice and beans. I'm Puerto Rican, but so you don't speak like that. That's your job, right? So so that's a persona for her living. That may not be how she is at home.
People really ask that though. Like, it's funny that
true. It's true.
They're like, do the boys. Like, just now, just like, do you want me to? Can you give me something to read?
No, that's true. One time I was in a play called Guys and Dolls where I played one of the mobsters, and I spent the whole time talking like this. Hey, I came in to shoot craps. Let's shoot craps, right? And then I played Big Julie, and then one time I'm having dinner, and somebody comes up to me. And they're like, hey, didn't you play Big Julie in Guys and Dolls? And I was chewing at the time, so I just went, yeah, He's like, do you really talk like that? Right? And I went like, hold on, let me finish what I'm eating. And then I turned to him like, nah, come on, kid, who doesn't talk like that? Give me a break, come on. Right? The whole table started roaring. And then I went, no, I'm just like, I don't speak like that. And he started laughing, and but he enjoyed it,
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, you got to remember that when she's Cardi B, that's not, when she's her mom, when she's the mom, this is completely different, right?
True.
Very true. But, it's,
at work and at home.
9-year-old at the same time, it's a lot. My 9-year-old's not going to want to really hear that at the same time when she's...
Oh, she going to want to hear it. That's the problem.
Exactly.
She going to want to hear it. She want to crank that up.
Hear what I'm saying in regards to that.
The TikTok dance. They just want to do like a TikTok dance or something to it. That's all. That's what they are into.
Yeah, they ain't into the lyrics and everything.
The TikTok, but I'm not though. I tried to make one, and I was joking around. I was on FaceTime with my niece actually trying to do it, and it was like a joke. I made like a funny one, but it wasn't. It was embarrassing. But I tried to send it to her, but I accidentally sent it to the last person that I text, and it wasn't my niece. And but I'm still at TikTok is not for you. So it was to I don't know if you remember the Busted challenge, but obviously I'm not sending my niece. I'm stupid, but I was kind of doing.
Right.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing.
Send it to a dude by accident, didn't you?
TikTok for me. I'm just gonna scroll, and I'll just be like a consumer of it, but I don't know if I'm a creator on this platform. Is for me, or maybe I'm just nervous now because I did that dumb stuff.
You sent it to a dude by accident, didn't you?
I did.
He wants to know.
It's clear up. I know it.
I need to know.
Group chat right now. I'm probably in someone's group chat because I would totally be like, send that to my group chat. I would. So I was gonna probably in somebody's group chat, like, you know. But as long as people are laughing, like I can't. I mean, it was funny. So I mean.
Right. All right.
We'll know if we see you on ridiculousness. No.
I really hope not. Although I do love that show, but I'd rather
me too. That's why I had to say that.
Right?
Nah. Good.
That we working on this Rob Dyrdek sponsorship. He might be listening, so we trying to. It's like nah.
Trying to get him in. I mean,
I'm bullshit.
I was like, I don't know where he could find that video. Probably in somebody's group chat. I don't know.
Okay. So you know what, Felicia? Tonight is cool for you because you have a chance to win a free gift tonight.
I do?
Yes, you do. So over here at the Arena Podcast, we try to, you know, we trying to step it up over here. So, and we know that people like free stuff. You know
it's not a trip to Hawaii or nothing like that, though. You know,
it might be.
It's like a keychain.
It might be.
You sponsoring that? You know what I'm saying.
Now look, before we get into this
pen right here.
No ink. You gotta get your own ink. Felicia, before we get into this game, let everybody know where they could reach you on like all your social media and everything.
Okay, you can reach me on Instagram at It's Felicia Michelle, and then on Twitter at It's Felicia Michelle on air. I'm probably tweeting about both current news events and reality TV shows.
Okay.
And I have a podcast that I do every week. It's about Law and Order. It's like literally my favorite show ever. Yael Teagle and Taylor, we get together and we talk SVU. It's on fan fiction. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see it. And we just talk about SVU episodes, and we are really dedicated to the show. I don't know if y'all watch SVU, but low key when y'all ask me my favorite songs, I was about to be like the SVU playlist, like the theme song. That's what I would say, but I chose not to. But yeah, I love the show. We have a really good time talking about the episodes every week.
Okay, bet we'll check that out.
Appreciate
I was gonna try to real quick pull up that dun dun.
So this would have broke it down. All right. So another thing before we get into this game, I forgot to introduce everybody to Morris Chestnut the cat. I introduced you as the cat lady at the beginning of this. You got to go back and listen to the intro. But you got it in your bio. I didn't just make it up. You know.
Yeah, I was like,
look,
I want to know more about that. Okay,
look.
what's that about?
I think it said cat mom. I don't think it said cat lady.
Yes,
Oh, cat mom. I'm
Cat
sorry.
mom.
Excuse me.
I was like,
Excuse me.
You the cat lady now?
Does she have a
Excuse me.
couple of cats, or
I don't think you need like more than one cat to be a cat lady. I just
You're
have one.
right. Cat mom.
I adopted him. He needed a home.
Yes.
So
I did say cat mom
you did say cat
in the
mom.
beginning.
You did.
But I just said cat lady just
cat
now
lady
by
just
accident.
now. I appreciate that.
By accident. Let's make it clear. That's like me putting the E and the R at the end of the word. That's what I just did. So excuse me for that one. I understand why we had to clarify that. I get it.
Oh, you just had a Canadian moment.
I'm more chef. That's my first son.
Okay. So your first son motivated tonight's game of. Hold on, where's that? Tonight's game of
Dun dun.
Real Talk or Nah. Okay, everybody listening familiar. Some people just tuning in for the first time, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Hey, we should get some theme music for that. Real talking now.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, because that little sound right there, you couldn't even hear it probably. I heard it a little whisper. Oh, damn. Let's put some volume on that thing. Okay. So here on Real Talking Now, Felicia, we have 3 statements here. One of them is real talk, and the other 2 are nah. So you got to tell us which one is real talk. And if you pick the right one, Dream Gem Jewelry has supplied our gift for you tonight, which is this nice custom-made ashtray.
That's so cute.
And you get a his and her set bracelet, all handmade.
That's cute.
Dream Gem Jewelry. And
Where can they find them?
Now I want to win.
You can find them right there on Instagram at Dream GEMJEWELRY. Dream Gem Jewelry. That's the Instagram. All right. So thank you to them. But you got to get it right. If not, we're going to have to give one of our listeners a chance. Okay?
So it's one truth, right?
Yeah, one of them is real talk. And they all are motivated by Morris Chestnut the Cat. Okay? All right, so the first statement is... that was the first statement right there. Say no, say no. The first statement is all cats can swim. Okay? The second statement is studies show that cats are believed to be the only mammals who do not taste sweetness. And the last statement is white cats with blue eyes are prone to blindness. One of those is an actual fact. Let's see what you got. And don't be trying to don't call the cat in there trying to ask him.
You think we be talking? You think me and him be talking? You think we be rapping every night?
Yeah, you're going to hear in the background.
Right? She probably doing that like a brush.
Is it? Wait, what was the first one?
The first one is all cats can swim.
All cats can swim.
Yes.
Is it the last one?
Okay, you going with white cats with blue eyes are prone to blindness. All right, let's see what Gut Check got.
I'm going to go with all cats can swim. They don't like water, but they can swim.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would think you'd see a lot of drowned cats.
Okay, so real talk or nah, studies show that cats are believed to be the only mammals who don't taste sweetness. That's the one.
Wow.
That's the one.
What cat can't swim?
Some cats cannot swim. And white cats with blue eyes are prone to deafness.
Deafness. See, I knew that seemed right. Like something might be wrong.
What we doing? We going?
What's the connection with blue eyes?
We're going to go to the live chat. Well, see who's in it.
They don't like Frank Sinatra or something? What's up?
What's what? Which?
They're like, I want to hear that.
Okay, so listen, Felicia, Michelle, you still have a chance, okay? Because everybody that's listening live on Spreaker right now, you have to tell us who was our very first guest, okay? On the Arena Podcast, who was our very first guest? And you have until tonight, 10 p.m., to inbox us at the Arena Podcast with the answer. If you don't tell us, it go to you, Felicia. And if you really want it, you could go and figure it out yourself. You could find out who our first guest was. You could get yourself right back on top and get it. Okay? Because there's no tiebreakers for you. So if you got the answer after we out of here, it's still yours.
That's right. And if the person doesn't know the answer but still wants it, where can they go to get it?
Oh, they could. I'm thinking.
What's the Instagram?
My bad. I was about to give up the whole answer to the question.
What's the Instagram to pick up the ashtray and the handmade
Dream Gem Jewelry? You can definitely go to Dream Gem.
Model that sucker. Model the stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, that ashtray, that is really.
So
It has black. I like it because it's flowers.
Yep, and that's the one that they provided. If you want to get one custom made, you can go there. They'll hook it up for you. Yeah, we got our bracelets on tonight. I got mine on. Yep, we got a nice his and her set. Okay, so I hope you get it. You know, you still. I think you're gonna get it. It's easy to figure it out, you know, because it's the era where everybody posts everything.
That's it. You know, you just go. You got to watch every episode till you get to the first one and find out who the first guest was. That's why. Make sure you like and subscribe on every episode.
And you got to do it by 10 o'clock or else it's going to Felicia.
That's it. That's what it is.
Okay.
And while you're searching, make sure you go check out To The Most.
Yes, absolutely. Our sponsors, To The Most Clothing and Apparel and Gut Check Entertainment. Felicia, before kick us off, because the timer is clicking down, let them know one more time where they can reach you at.
I am on Instagram at It's Felicia Michelle, on Twitter talking about reality TV and the news at It's Felicia On Air, and yeah, you know, just around living my life and putting out positive vibes and getting positive vibes back. That's what I'm doing.
Well, thank you again for taking the time to chop it up with us. If you ain't doing nothing, no doubt. If you're not doing nothing, listen to the mix. DJ Wi-Fi about to come in here, talk about this auxiliary cord, plug it, and we're going to do music. We about to rock out.
Let's get it.
People saying,
so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
Y'all gonna say it?
What'd you say? Say it again.
Y'all gonna say it?